Hello, and welcome to P Red Recipes. And today's dish, we'll be making a shrimp cocktail. You have 2 pounds of shrimp, an onion, cucumber, cilantro, celery stalks, ketchup, clamato juice, salt, pepper, and and celery sticks. Those will be your ingredients for today. In a large part, enough to fit all your shrimp, we're gonna heat up the water, bring it to a boil, add salt, and half a onion in there. Once it's at a boil, we're gonna add our shrimp to it. Okay. These are raw shrimp with the shell still on. So as soon as we drop them in, they're gonna start cooking. So you gotta be ready. They'll be out in about 3 minutes. So you have to be prepared for it. You'll just kind of see them, keep an eye on them. They'll turn a pinkish color. In about 3.5 minutes, they'll be ready. Once they're ready, we're going to pull them out of the pot. If you think you put them longer than 3-4 minutes and you want to stop the cooking, you can actually pour cold water over them and stop the process of cooking. So once we have the shrimp cool down, ready to put aside, we're going to take the shells out. Basically, just grab it from the back, pull the end tail off, and then peel the shell away. And we'll just clean them out, ensuring that there is no shell left for them. They're still intact on them. So the next process, what we're going to do is after we finish taking the shell off, is we're going to cut them into bite size. Okay, bite-sized pieces. So I'm using medium shrimp. So there's some of them are a little large, like this one's small, so I'm going to keep it all intact. Since I'm making a large quantity, I want to make sure there's enough shrimp for everybody. So I'll cut them in 2. If it's large enough, I'll cut them in 3. And if the shrimp's a little small, I'll just keep it all intact. Okay. Next, we're going to cut our celery stalks, should I say. And I like to dice them. These are little small cuts, so just keep them small enough. And this is diced celery stalks. The cucumbers, I cut them in half the long ways, then I take the seed out with the spoon, just run it down the middle, and it takes all the seed out. These, when I cut these, I like them to be a little bit larger than the dice cut, so I'll cut them in half and then another half, and then just a rougher cut. So this is so there's not the same size as the celery stalks that I cut. Okay. One thing I did not show is dicing the onion, but once you dice your onion, you're ready to go. Add your shrimp to your container. And then we're going to add our cilantro bunch, which we also kind of roughly diced in there. Okay. We're going to next add our celery. And then we're going to add our cucumber. And our onion. Once you have all these ingredients, I'm using a clamato with a spicy to it. It's just almost 3/4 of the bottle. I'll add to the container where all my ingredients are at. The next step is ketchup. I have a 44-ounce bottle, so I basically just dump it in there, about also 3/4, and just feel free to drop it in there. Once you have that, the next step is I'm going to use the where you cook the shrimp, the stock, the water. I'll use 2 cups of water where I cook my shrimp. So don't throw it away when you cook them. Once you have all this, then all mixed together. You want to mix it good. I prefer my consistency of it having a little bit on the thick side, not too watery. So if it is too thick, you can add more clamato juice or water. If it's too thin, you can add more ketchup and just make it the consistency of the juice of what you prefer. Okay, and then we're gonna thoroughly mix in. I think I have some extra celery, and oh, also add spice. This is chile de amor con limon. Um, if you have any spice in it, hot sauce, you can add it just to give it a kick. I'll add the left of my celery and just kind of mix it in there. Eyeball it. If you need more vegetables, you add, or just kind of eyeball it. And again, this is for your taste. So this was a little watery for me, so I added more ketchup to make it a little bit more thicker. And once you're all done, complete, you can enjoy your nice your shrimp cocktail ready to be served. And enjoy.